Dogs at what's going on YouTube world? It's Cruising Nation 3 coming at you again with another video. Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby. Would you rather live with the truth or die with the lie? Let's open up the cage and let's talk about our guy, Dabo Swinney. Dabo Swinney took the criticism, took the blame, wore it on his shoulders, stood on business. When everybody said he can't win, he got to get in the transfer portal. And since that Georgia game, since they came out shaky that first game, he has won his last 5 games. He is sitting at 5-1. I think he ranked number 10 in the nation right now. Cade Klubnik done turned his season around. I think he done threw for 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 picks. And my boy Phil Maffa, third in the ACC in rushing with 604 yards. They have turned that offensive around. Cade Klubnik is getting on his feet, using his legs, taking care of the ball, not turning the ball over. This is a good team. Clemson right now is, even though they're not undefeated, they got 1 loss because they lost to Georgia, a tough Georgia team, first game of the season. They up there. I feel like they're the front runner to win the ACC. I know you still got Miami. A lot of people saying Miami, but I think Clemson is a better overall team, and I got to give Dabo Swinney his props. When these coaches do bad as we feel, or they don't meet the expectations as we don't see them fitting, man, we kill them, we crucify them. Dabo stood on business. He said, I would not go into the transfer portal. I'm going to stick to my guys. And y'all, if you're listening to this video, the key to college football, the key to these programs is not the guys that you can bring in, but it's the guys that you can retain. Can you recruit good enough to retain guys year in, year out, get them in your system, get them to believe in your philosophy, get them to believe in your goals, make them believe that you can get them to the next level, make them believe that you can make them better players. And if you can get those guys to stick around, and if you can hit on a quarterback, you can be successful in college football. It's showing the pudding is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding, I mean. It's right there, y'all. And Dabo Swinney is doing it. He ain't bringing in all these transfers guys in. He ain't bringing in all these mercenary guys who don't believe in tradition, guys who ain't got no loyalty. And I ain't saying the program loyal to you, but you know what I'm saying. Guys who can't stick it out, guys who don't want to fight, guys who don't want to compete. When things don't go right or things don't go the way they like, they ready to run, tuck tail and run. They don't want to get the grind. They don't want to grind it out. So these guys running. Dabo, you doing the right thing. You don't got to follow the leader. You don't got to do what everybody else doing. Continue to win ball games. Get your team in the playoffs and shut the noise up like you've been doing. You got a good chance of going to the playoffs. I believe in you, Dabo. I believe in what you stand for, and I believe in building your program within. Do I believe that getting transfers in can help your program? Yes. I'm not completely knocking the transfer portal. It's helped a lot of guys. Look at Miami. They benefited from it right now. Look at Florida State. They benefited from it last year. So that's not what I'm saying. You still can get guys in there. But in the long run, when you want to have a continuous program, you might get good 1 year. But after that, where do you go? You got to have guys in your program. You got to have guys that you could recruit it. You got to have guys that you went into their living room, talk to their parents, talk to their mom, talk to their dad, their brothers, their sister, ate food with them, sat at the dinner table and said, listen, we're going to take care of your son for the next 4 to 5 years, and he in good hands with me. And Dabo Swinney is sticking to that motto. He come from an old school. He come from a different cloth. He ain't going different cloth. He not going to kiss these guys' butt. At the end of the day, you're kissing these guys' butt, giving them anything they want, and you're still losing. So guess what? I'm going to lose my way if I'm going to lose. Dabo say he going to go out on his sword. He going to lose his way. Bringing 30 guys in every year ain't going to help you win no national championship. And Dabo Swinney is in the national championship business. He got 2 of them underneath his belt. And he going to continue to grind. He going to continue to grow. And I like what Dabo doing over there. And I hope he keep up the good work. I'm a Florida State fan. So listen, me saying this means a lot. But I got to be honest. I got to be objective. And I got to give these coaches their credit when they doing good. Because we kill them when they doing bad. And Dabo Swinney continue to stick to the guns. Continue to be cut from a different cloth. Continue to stand on your principles. And continue to build from within. If say 2 years from now, or maybe next year, you bring 1 or 2 guys in, hey, I ain't gonna call you no hypocrite. But man, to turn your team over like a lot of these teams doing week in, week out, paying 12, 20 million for these teams, and you ain't getting over the hump, you losing still. Hey, guess what? I'll stick to the Dabo method. I stick this method. I win me 10, 11 games every single year. Make sure I get in the playoffs, and we'll go from there. I might lose some. I might win some. But to be able to stick it out, hold your guns, and be able to develop the players that you got in your program, that goes a long way to me. That will always go a long way to me. It builds pride. It builds a team camaraderie. It builds unity. When guys done been together 2, 3, 4 years at a university, they done came up and they came in 180 pounds. Some of them 250, 260, some of them 300. And see some of them probably lose weight, or some of them put on muscle. See some of them, some of these guys, man, get in a relationship, got girlfriends. You build a bond with these guys. You go to the movies. You go to the bowling alley. You do things as a team. And to build that, with building with guys you can spend time with 3, 4 years at a university. There's nothing like it. There's nothing with that team camaraderie. And Dabo is doing it the right way. I know everybody else saying you should do it this way. That way ain't winning no national championship. It's only one guy, only one team can win a national championship every year. You wasting money. Because guess what? You pay some of these dudes, guess what? The next year, you get on their butt and they don't like it, they going to go to the next team. So guess what, Dabo? Get rid of the headache. I ain't paying none of y'all. I might throw some of y'all a little change. He got some guys over there. They making a little money. But he ain't going out here paying 5, 6, 7 million for some of these dudes to come to your program and they ain't worth crap. So Dabo, we appreciate you. I want you to know you are appreciated in the football world. I see you as a coach. I see the work that you put in. I see the dedication that you done put in over the years. I see the program that you built. You still got a good up front. You still got a good quarterback right now. You still got a good run game. If you can shore some things up on the defensive end, I think y'all going to be a tough out versus anybody if y'all get into the playoffs. I really believe that. Clemson is a team to watch out for. Clemson been putting up points. Got a nice high flying. I think they got a top 10 offense. Defense a little shaky. Defense down at the bottom of the pack. But if they can clean some things up, get some guys in place, get some guys in position, the sky's the limit for Clemson. And that's my team, I think, to win the ACC. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure y'all hit the notification button so you can be notified. Where my dogs at? Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby.